And we begin tonight with public housing, as starting October 1st, some public housing residents will see their rent go up. News 19's Peyton Lewis has more on how much residents can expect to pay and why the rent is being raised.
The Columbia Housing Authority approved an increase in their flat rate rents.
Yes, they increased significantly, and that's not a bad thing, especially when you consider rents are increasing.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development sets fair market rent each year. And in Columbia, the public housing program sets flat rents at a minimum of 80% of the fair market rent to charge residents. The program was done away with in 2017, but has now been mandated by HUD and will come back with raised rents for those on flat rates. Yvonne Bean, the CEO of Columbia Housing Authority, explained that residents in low-income housing owned by Columbia Housing Authority can either pay 30% of their income as their rent or opt into flat rate rent, which is adjusted based on income.
We have a very small pocket of families that are in fact on flat rent, but again, they do in fact have an option to choose to pay the flat rent or the 30% of their income annually.
The increases will start in just 16 days. For studio apartments, rent will increase by $87 a month. And for a 5-bedroom home, rent will increase by $181 a month. Lauren Taylor, a property manager that works underneath Columbia Housing, says the higher prices will have a major impact on her residents.
We had a resident earlier today that was in her 80s, who's on fixed income, and any type of adjustment to what she's going to have to pay is very significant for her.
Despite the mandated increase, Taylor says she and Columbia Housing will try their best to work with residents on the adjustment.
What resources can we give these individuals? Can we help convert them to voucher? What are subsidy programs? What are their available options?
Reporting in Columbia, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.